Mountain bike ride. Chris and his best friend Eric loved riding their mountain bikes. Every weekend, they explored new trails in the forest near their town. This Saturday was no different. They packed water bottles, some snacks, and their helmets before setting off early in the morning. The sun was just rising as they pedaled toward the forest. The cool air felt refreshing, and the sound of birds singing added to the peaceful atmosphere. "This is going to be awesome," Eric said, grinning as he adjusted his backpack. Once they entered the forest, the trail became more challenging. It was narrow and covered with roots and rocks. Chris rode ahead, carefully steering his bike around the obstacles. Eric followed close behind, shouting, "Watch out for that rock." After an hour of riding, they reached a steep hill. Chris stopped and looked up. "This is going to be tough," he said, breathing heavily. Eric nodded but smiled. "Let's do it." The boys pushed hard, their legs burning as they climbed the hill. At one point, Chris almost lost his balance, but he managed to stay on the bike. Eric cheered him on from behind. "You've got this." When they finally reached the top, they were exhausted but proud. They got off their bikes and sat on a large rock to rest. The view was incredible. They could see the entire forest below, with trees stretching out like a green sea. "This is worth the climb," Eric said, opening a water bottle. Chris agreed. "Totally. I love coming here. It's so quiet and beautiful." After a short break, they got back on their bikes for the downhill ride. It was fast and exciting, with the wind rushing past their faces. Chris laughed as Eric shouted, "This is amazing." When they reached the bottom of the trail, they stopped to catch their breath. "What a ride," Chris said, wiping sweat from his forehead. "We should try the other trail next time," Eric suggested. As they headed home, both boys felt happy and energized. They couldn't wait for their next mountain bike adventure.